Hello to all my knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with a phenomenal video. So my topic today is gonna be about faith. You know, my or acronym of faith. So basically, last night I was like thinking of what kind of topic. You know, I always talk to God, so I just figure out what kind of topic, what is it that He want me to talk about, or I just to get back to some kind of form of advice, or just kind of pick your mind a little bit. So I was thinking, and next thing you know, the word faith, and sometimes I feel like sometimes I have like a poetic side of me, because I like words, I like creating story with words, I don't know, I call it like my sensual side, my more another part of me, and this is what I mean about being like open-minded and really understanding yourself and your gifts and talents and taking time to nourish those things, you know what I'm saying? So, because you never know where God is going to take you because of the gifts and talents He gave you, or how you could be a blessing or help someone else because of what you have, you know what I'm saying? So, basically I was talking to him next, the word faith came to my mind. I was like faith, but I was trying to use faith as an acronym. Oh, excuse me. So, my acronym for faith is finding answers in the Holy One. So that's what I'm faith. F-A-I-T-H. Right? F-A-I-T-H. Something. Yep. Finding faith in the Holy One. Trying to remember, So that's what I mean. Acronym. Finding faith in the Holy One. Finding answers in the Holy One. And what I mean by Holy One, like God, Jesus Christ, or like the Holy Spirit. You call it the Holy Spirit as well. Or what I mean by finding answer in the Holy One is like whatever it is you're going through in life, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that's kind of hurting you, bothering you, something that makes you uncomfortable, something that is like always like niching at you, something's on your mind, you can always find answers in God and Jesus. They will guide you to the right solution, to the right answer, to the right topic, to the right video, to the right whatever it is in that moment that you need it. You know what I'm saying? And that whatever that time period, whatever time frame, whatever circle of what you're dealing with, what I'm saying, that time frame, whatever it is you're going through, you can always pray to God about everything and anything. It doesn't matter, good, bad, positive, negative, the past, the future, what you're going through now. He has all the answers. It's just, He's God. He knows everything. You know what I'm saying? He has all the answers. So that's what I mean by that. So that's why I was coming across the acronym about faith, finding the answer in the Holy One. And this is very true to me as well, because as I started my journey with God and journey in life and journey within myself, and even with my friends and family and loved ones, like the whole aspect of the journey, we along our journey we will have many questions, and sometimes it may feel like when you ask one question, then you have millions more questions, but sometimes we got to come to God so He can clarify and provide the proper answer, the proper guidance, so we can be better aligned, not only spiritually in our relationship with Him, but within ourselves, within our journey in life, so we could go down the right path. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the most prosperous path or fruitful path, not a path of the world that you might get lost or confused or end up engaging in certain activity that God does not want you doing. But really building that relationship, because when you go to God for everything, treat Him like your best friend, you're demonstrating not only to yourself but to God that you really want to make this work. You really want to build a relationship with God. You want to be happy and free. And sometimes you will find the most beautiful answers from God. Like He will give you such wisdom and understanding that it melts your heart. It makes you free, like truly free within yourself, your spirit, and you can just, all you can do is just feel more love, more nourishment, like this glow, like this positive essence that's engulf your body, like you're just glowing. You know what I'm saying? That's what God does. He purifies our souls, our heart. So that's what I mean, like you can always find answers in the Holy One. So whenever you feel like you're going through something in your life, you ever feel like you're overwhelmed, or you just don't know, or even within yourself, like if you're fighting silent battles within yourself, you can always find answers in God. And I preach this all the time. It's just like if you don't know and you're confused, God, like God is the answer. Like you just take your time, talk to Him, pray to Him, open your beautiful heart to Him, and let Him talk to you, let Him sing to you, let Him know that you're rejoicing in Him as well, in the good. So in the good, you gave Him praise and thanks, and if it's not so good, you continue to give Him praise and thanks, because He will provide and He will see you through, regardless of what you're going through. You are his child, and he loves you. He cares about you. Forgive me, I got like piece of food stuck in my mouth. You already know. That's how you gotta fight with it a little bit. Excuse me. But yeah, it was trying to get me, but I got it first. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be on top of things. But imagine, oh my lord. But yeah, that's what I mean. You have to find answers in him, because I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to do everything on their own. Kind of they think like this independent mindset, like you have to do everything on your own. But in reality, God is the one that help you get things done. You know what I'm saying? Because if he doesn't wake you up, how are you even embracing the day? If he does not provide the air in your lungs, how are you able to live and speak? If he doesn't provide you the speech pattern or the words, how are you able to talk and communicate with other people? This is what I mean, that God is always with you, and God is always faithful, and he's in the depths of everything. Sometimes even when I sit here and I have make these videos and talk to you guys, my beautiful people, God's beautiful children, my knights and queens of the world, and how incredible you all are and all that you are, I begin to, like, my mind begins to just open up more and more, and then I find different ways of how I can be more appreciative or grateful, or more things to give God thanks and glory, or more things just to talk about to God. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you just want to be like that light spirit, you know, you're just full of light and love and prosperity, and you are just able to pass that down to whoever you meet or in the world. And I know sometimes it may not be easy, but the more you engage with God, the more you engage with yourself, the more you are equipped with his wisdom, that certain, like, things from the past doesn't bother you, things doesn't get you out of control, things doesn't, you know, irritate you, or make you feel some type of way, make you feel like you have to retaliate to certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. So you can always find answer in God. It's just like this topic, you know, my acronym and faith, and you know, all these videos is because I talk to God. You know, I ask God, you know, God, what topic should I talk about today? What can I speak? What can, you know, because I know there's so much, and sometimes because there's so much, you end up not, you, like, your mind ends up be like, don't know, you know. So it's just like I ask God so he can guide my path, he can guide my journey, he can guide, you know, the topics that, you know, to talk to you, to God's beautiful people across the world, you know, multi-billion people, and all your beauty and all your strengths and all that you are, you know. And remember, you can always learn and grow. Remember that you're not fixed, you're not set in stone, you are meant to evolve and grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by finding answers in the Holy One. You can always go to God for whatever it is, whatever need you have, whatever question you have, whatever struggles, whatever challenges you're facing, whatever pain you're going through. You can always call on God. I know sometimes we have a tendency to feel like we're in control and we want everything now, and sometimes we get frustrated because, you know, it might take some time. But you have to understand that God has to align everything in his way and his ordained, in order to be most beneficial, not only for you, but what he's trying to accomplish and the other people involved in your journey. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like you're trying to bless someone, but if they're not ready for the blessing, then how do you expect them to really nurture it, take care of it, and really appreciate that? You know, so that's what I feel like, finding answer in God, because I know, like, the world kind of subconsciously program people in so many different ways that sometimes we don't understand why we act or do the things that we do to a certain point. Let me clarify, to a certain point. But when you align yourself with God, then he begins to bless you with the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge and materials and all these things to really help you understand what makes you tick, what doesn't make you tick, why you have certain belief system, why you talk the way you talk, why you do this, why you do that, for you to better understand. And always understand that don't be afraid to really search within yourself. Don't be afraid to really face your inner self and make the necessary improvements or changes that you need for you to grow and blossom. You know what I'm saying? Never be afraid to really take the action or put in the work, because, you know, faith without work is dead. So it's like you can have all the faith in the world, but if you're not putting the action behind it, how do you really begin to have that in your life? You know, because what action does is basically saying that what you want is real and true, and it's gonna be yours. You're letting God know that you are willing to do what it takes because you believe that's something that he has for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's asking for you to take action, because all that you want or ever want, God has already, like this, waiting for you. But you have to make that conscious effort to go get the things that you want. You know what I'm saying? You have to put in the work, because in the midst of you doing the work, you discover who you truly are. And who you truly are is truly incredible and beautiful. And sometimes we don't even know that because we don't take the necessary time to understand that, and two, to take the action so we can discover our new self. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, faith. Find answers in the Holy One. So whatever it is, always go to God. He's waiting. He loves you. He will never push you away. You know, push you away. You know, he's just waiting for you. But like I say in all my videos, I love you. God bless you. I'm proud of you. Comment, like, and subscribe, share, and you already know. Let's take the world by storm. And I'm just super grateful and thank you so much for everybody who's watching my videos. Until the next one, peace.